Periscope, what's going on? Purpose chosen 323. Preacher, what's going on? Just wanted to chat with y'all just for a second. Had to make a quick road trip to Elma to drop my cousin off. And now I'm headed back to church as we speak. Hey, what's going on, Faith? What y'all up to? How was church this morning, y'all? What's going on? How was church this morning, y'all? Hello, how you doing? What's good, preacher? I'm super tired, Doc, and we about to go back to service, Doc. We just pulling out of Elma. Now we finna head to Flint. Good. That's what's up. What was the word for today? What y'all pastor preach on today? Let me know what the message was today. What was the message? Me 3. You going back to serving, Bishop? Back to service? Doc, I'm super tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like to the extreme, man. We got practice tonight at 8 o'clock. We got a game tomorrow in Detroit. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Bro, never. Jason told us never. Hey, man, it's the coolest dude in the land, y'all. Man, it's my coolest cousin, Marcus, man. You know, he when he gets saved, he gonna get Periscope. He gonna get Periscope, y'all, when he get delivered. You know, we gonna pray for him that the Lord bless him with Periscope. But anyways,
I do got it on. Well, I ain't got it on my tablet.
Oh, you ain't got it on your tablet? Okay.
I got it
besides coaching, he talking about some besides coaching. Well, doctor, you non-denomination now. Even though you non-denomination, it's still a denomination. But I ain't gonna go there though. I ain't gonna go there. But listen, won't y'all do me a favor, man? Just tap that screen and come on and give me some hearts. You know,
it's the heart ministry.
I need the heart ministry. You know, if I was the great honorable pastor Elvin Danae Owens, he would say, you know, the heart ministry. What's going on, Mads? 13 just joined. Thanks for joining in. Come on, y'all. Y'all bless me with some hearts.
I got a question for the scope today.
So listen, I got a quick question for the scope, and you know, I'm gonna get off here in just a few seconds, but I just want y'all to answer this question. Can you be saved and not delivered? Talk to the mountains, not about the mountains. Anyways, can you be saved and not be delivered? That's my question. I need some help, y'all, because I was talking to a young man and he told me that, you know, he said never. Sermon titled at church. Okay. Somebody said no. Can you be saved and not be delivered? That's the question. And matter of fact, do me a favor, invite your followers. We're going to have a quick little just hot topic, little, you know, just discussion real quick, because I just need to get this off my chest and I need some help from the saints. Can you be saved and not be delivered? That's a good question. Can you be saved and not be delivered? What you think, Marcus?
You can't never be saved and you ain't delivered. Sorry. That's just me.
My cousin's salvation is deliverance. Okay.
You should.
The preacher says salvation is deliverance.
But your profession and your lifestyle have to line up at some point for complete salvation, right? Am I wrong? Somebody to help me.
Okay, now, yeah, come on, y'all talk back to me. We in Bible study right now. Jason said amen.
Somebody,
come on, y'all talk back to me.
Make me preach and
deliverance has to come eventually. Eventually. Okay, I can go with that.
I can accept that.
I can accept that. Church boy, thanks for joining in. The question was, can you be saved and not be delivered? Because once you receive salvation, you can't stay in bondage. No, you can't. Because once you receive salvation, you come out of Egypt. You come out of that storm or whatever that is that you're in. But see, the thing is when you get saved, when God interprets your plan. Okay? When God interprets your plan. Okay? Well, you know, we don't do nothing without God. So everything we do, He knows before we do it, when we do it, and how we gonna do it. But at the end of the day, Minister Will, invite your followers, Doctor. But see, the thing is, when you get saved is just the first step. When you receive Christ, that's just the first step. Now there is some requirements after you receive salvation. And what does you mean? That means with living right. That means with obeying God's commandments. That means submitting to God. I used for a sermon this morning, submitting helped me survive. My submitting helped me survive. That's what I preached this morning. My submitting helped me survive. If y'all would look at Jonah was a prophet sent by God to go deliver a word to Nineveh. But in other words, he didn't want to go do what God sent him to do. He disobeyed God and went elsewhere. So at the same token, God said, okay, well, since you don't want to do what I sent you to do, I'm going to throw wrath at you. So what happened? He gets on the ship. Things begin to get shooken up. He allowed Jonah to get swallowed up by the fish, by the whale. But even in the midst of all of that, submission being the first step. That's right. Submission is the first step. That's the first step. Submission. You have to submit to God. See, when you submit to God, you open up every avenue for a blessing. You can't tell me when you doing this. I used to hear the old people say, when you do right, everything will be all right. Now, I used to hear the old folks say that. We don't, us young preachers, we don't talk like that, but that's a true saying, man. If you do right, everything will be all right. Because God has no choice but to bless you. He has no choice. When you obeying His commandments and you doing what He commanded you to do. Listen, I looked up the word submit. Submit means to yield over your authority to someone else. I want y'all to think about that. Submit means to yield over your authority to someone else. Yield over your authority. So if you are saved and delivered, why are people struggling and not free? So if you are saved and delivered, the question was, can you be saved and not be delivered? That was the question. Can you be saved and not be delivered?
From a particular thing,
because the Bible said that if you willfully sin, you come into the knowledge of the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for you. So with indicating that, you can't just keep doing what you want to do and expect and to be saved. I mean, it just don't work that way, Yes, when you receive salvation, that's the first step. But there's some requirements, as I say. Note again, there's requirements after you get saved. How do I stay saved?
Be holy, for I am holy. That's be holy, for I am holy. If you can't say you an alcoholic, you get saved. Okay, you say you've been claiming you've been saved for 3 years and you still drinking, you not delivered. How is you saved? That's what I'm getting to. Like, how are you gonna be saved and you still turning up that bottle, turning up?
He got, man.
I'm just saying, how is you saved?
You right about it. I can't argue with you, Reverend. I can't argue with you.
You're not saved.
Because see, when you submit, everything else falls off. Come on, sir. That's good. Yeah. That's good. I just wanted to stir up y'all pure mind. I ain't trying to make nobody upset today. I done already preached this morning. I just wanted to enlighten y'all on the word today, because it's not if you struggle, it's how you go through the struggle. Yeah, it's not how you struggle, it's how you go through the struggle. You have to totally surrender to God. That's right. Surrender is the way. Submission is the way. Submission is the way. Submission is the way. That's right, y'all. That's right, man. We out here whipping this highway. I'm about to head back to church, and I'm going to give God some more praise tonight. Even though I'm off of no hours of sleep. But in the midst of all that, I still going to give Him the glory, because He's worthy to be praised. So y'all pray for our strength on today. Pray for my strength, because I still got to go to practice tonight. We have a game in Detroit tomorrow, so yeah. So y'all pray for the preacher some strength, because God knows I need it. But listen, I love y'all. Y'all can go ahead and give me a few more hearts before I get off here. I'm going to check in with y'all later. I'm gonna put the pastor on the Periscope when he get up to preach today. So y'all pray for me. I love y'all. All my followers. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Ain't nothing I want to do.